Today we have The Phantom Creeps, a 12-chapter cliffhanger from Universal Pictures, directed by Ford Beebe, with the dream team behind these classic serials. This also may be the first use of the signature crawling text, revived decades later by George Lucas for his blockbuster saga Star Wars. The one and only Bela Lugosi stars as the brilliant but rogue scientist Dr. Alex Zorka. From the power within a unique meteorite fragment, he has derived the secrets of suspended animation and invisibility. Zorka envisions to sell his creations to the highest bidder, but a tragic accident pushes him over the edge and he decides to use them for himself to rule the world. Opposing him are a pair of G-men and a feisty reporter played by Dorothy Arnold, the first wife of Joe DiMaggio. Also in the hunt is a ring of international spies, one portrayed by Edward Van Sloan, who appeared as Count Dracula's nemesis, Dr. Van Helsing, in the 1931 horror classic. The first of 12 weekly chapters, originally screened in theaters January 7, 1939. In true cliffhanger style, it ends abruptly at the precise moment of imminent danger. Will the day be miraculously saved just in the nick of time? Find out and watch this PizzaFlix cliffhanger serial marathon. Until the next time, may the sauce be with you.
Not gonna let that thing out again, are you?
Certainly. There's none of it.
Might get away like it did last time.
I created it. I can control it or destroy it as I can you. You whom I helped escape from prison. I control both quickly.
I'll see what good it is. The cops will never let anything like that walk down the street.
What could the police or anybody do against an army like them? Mostly controlled, they could crush all opposition and make me the most powerful man in the world.
Hey, watch it! There's a car outside.
That will be my wife. She wants to take me away. She's afraid of what I'm doing here, yet she knows only a small part of it.
Let me go in and talk to him alone, Dr. Mallory. He's been angry with you ever since you refused to continue to work with him.
I did so only because he was working along lines contrary to the good of mankind.
I know. He still is. I hope I can stop him before it's too late.
I hate to have you face him alone.
Oh, I don't fear him. I think he really cares for me. As much as he can care for anyone.
Except himself.
You're not going to tell her about the new element you discovered, are you?
Only enough to prove that I have accomplished what they told me was impossible. Get me one of the magnetized discs.
But if you're determined to face him alone, I'll wait in there.
But won't your wife think that...
Silence!
Alex!
Anne, my dear.
You're glad to see me?
Very. I've been wanting a witness to my great triumph.
Oh.
Yes. I've told Mallory and the others there was a way to induce a state of suspended animation that couldn't be told from death, and that I could find it. They called me a dreamer, a fool, but now I have it. And you shall see and tell them. Come. You see this disc? Watch. It will not come to you. It will go only to that disc which I have put there by the plan. That disc there is magnetized by a positive ray with my new element which is unknown to science. And this little spider carries the negative. When the two meet, you shall see. No, it's not dead. Nor would a person be under the same circumstances. It's too bad that Mallory is not here to see my triumph.
I have seen it.
You were spying.
Call it that if you wish, Alex. But you made no secret of it. Now my fear is, what are you going to do with it?
I shall do with it as I wish. Not hand it over to the government, as you would have me.
I still think that would be best. It should be under control for the good of mankind. You would still receive credit for its discovery.
They would destroy it if they could.
But possibly...
Never will I let it go. Already a foreign government had offered me millions. Perhaps I shall sell to them.
Don't you realize what a terrific weapon it would be in the hands of unscrupulous people?
Of course. That is why they shall pay me dearly for it.
Alex, you must not.
Then it is my duty to inform the government at once.
Alex, please.
All right. If it is your duty, do so by all means. But you will find it a great mistake.
What do you mean?
You shall soon learn. All of you.
Anne.
Monk! Get the devisualizer. Did you carry out my instructions regarding the work to be done on this?
Yes, sir. I strengthened the ionizer, but I was afraid to use it.
I'm not afraid. They think they know everything that I have. But they know nothing of this visualizer that will conceal me from my enemies.
I'll stay here tonight. Perhaps I can see him again. And persuade him from his mad course.
And I'll get in touch with the government. I've already talked with Captain West of the War Department about Alex.
They won't punish him, will they?
No, Anne, they'll just keep him and what he has found under control so that he can't misuse it or dispose of it to a country that would.
failed, monk. But I will not fail. I cannot.
I'll call if I need you.
Good night, Anne.
Good night.
It is perfect, but for a shadow.
But can you come back?
Surely, I must come back. And now, as the Phantom, there is nothing that I cannot do. Nobody can find our secret workshop without the Iron Man helping.
Unless they find the secret entrance to the cave.
Oh, it is concealed so cleverly, nobody will ever find it. Must be entirely moved by morning. Pack what we need.
Yes, sir.
They must never know about you, the source of all my power.
Alex.
Mallory speaking. Yes, Anne.
The place seems to be deserted.
I'll come right out there as soon as I get a call I'm waiting for. Yes, Captain West of the Army Intelligence. I'll start as soon as he phones me. All right. Don't worry.
Much depends on what happens in this house today. I'm going to wait and listen with this. Car. Probably Mallory.
Morning, Anne.
I'm so glad you got here.
Captain West arrived yet?
No, how could he?
He's flying down, so I wouldn't have been surprised to find him here. That must be Bob West. It's a government plane.
They are closing in. They will find nothing. I have to change my appearance.
Maybe you better stay here and keep an eye on the plane, Jim.
Okay.
Captain West, is it true that Dr. Zork has disappeared?
Well, do you think it's fair for you to know my name and I don't know yours?
I'm Jean Drew.
Well, what are you doing here?
The Times sent me. To look and listen and ask questions.
Sorry, but I'm not allowed to answer any questions.
Do you mind if I go up the house with you?
Yes, I'd mind very much.
You and I better take a little walk, sister.
I don't believe I've met you.
Miss Drew, allow me to present Mr. Jim Daly. You'll find him very good company. From what you say, Dr. Zorka has discovered something very important.
I'm sure he has. Highly dangerous, too. Think what a hostile power could do with it.
Have you made any search for it?
No, we thought we'd better wait till you got here.
Well, let's look in his laboratory.
Aren't you going to take that disc?
I'll get it later. I'd hate to have one of those spiders find it in my pocket.
Fools! Fools! Let them search. They will find nothing.
A lot of equipment seems to have been moved.
You can talk to Rankin of Aspiring. I will be with you, but unseen.
Husband smokes a popular brand.
But he doesn't. He can't stand tobacco.
Well, how about his assistant?
He had none.
She's right. So far as we know, Zorka worked alone.
The defibrillator. Then we will go. We must be more careful than ever that no one discovers the entrance of our secret garage. Let's go.
Well, I'll phone headquarters and have his description broadcast. He'll be picked up somewhere, that is, if he still answers his own description.
All clear?
Yes, sir.
Then we will go to meet the agent of Aspiring.
When last seen, he wore striped trousers, dark four-in-hand tie, and cutaway coat. No car that we know of, but it would take one to carry the things that are missing from this laboratory. Yes, that's right. Put this on the teletype right away, will you?
Pick up that man.
What do you mean, give him a ride?
Yes. He looks as I used to. He might be useful to me. Come, get in. That man is dead. How fortunate. That simplifies everything. We will make it seem that it is the famous Dr. Zorka who has been killed. Then we will get another car, go home, and see what they are doing there.
West speaking. Right, I've got it. We'll fly right down there. There's been a car found, wrecked and burned on Highway 10, 50 miles north of here. There's a body in it. Contents of the pockets indicate it was Dr. Zorka. Identification is important. Will you go with us?
You're asking too much, Captain West, after such a shock.
I'll go. I must know if it was Alex.
Form up the plane with you, Jim. Whenever you're ready, Mrs. Zorka.
They are taking my wife to identify the body we left at the car. She will know it is not mine.
Can't you stop them by...
She is one of my discs, and she does not know it. I have just time enough to put that spider into her plane. she will go into suspended animation so that she cannot identify the dead man. Then I will take her from them and revive her. Now get the car ready, quick. We have to be there as soon as the plane arrives.
It shouldn't take long.
I'll check the lab equipment and try to figure out just what's missing. Bye.
Goodbye. Say, is there something the matter with that door? I'm sure I shut it.
Doesn't look to me as if you did.
This wasn't in my bag when I left the house.
That's the same kind of disc that was found under the plant.
The one the spider went to.
Are you certain it wasn't in your bag before?
Positive.
Hey, let me see it, will you? I haven't seen one of those things yet.
Hold on a minute, will you, Jim? I want to send it back to the department. Are you sure you didn't find it and take it as sort of a keepsake?
Why, of course I didn't.
Tell me, from where the car was found, have you any idea where Dr. Zorka was going?
None whatever.
Jim, what's happened? The controls are out of order. We have to bail out. What are you doing here? Never mind, bail out. You get into this chute?
Yes, sir. In my bag when I left the house.
That's the same kind of disc that was found under the plant.
The one the spider went to.
Hey, let me see it, will you? I haven't seen one of those things yet.
Hold on a minute, will you, Jim? I want to send it back to the department. Are you sure you didn't find it and get it as sort of a keepsake?
Why, of course I didn't.
From where the car was found, have you any idea where Dr. Zorka was going?
None whatever.
Jim, what's happened? Out of order. We have to bail out. What are you doing here? Never mind, bail out. Get into this chute?
Yes, sir.
This is Zorka. This is Zorka.
Faster! Faster! We must get...
over there.
Oh, help me, please. I'm all tangled up.
One moment, madam. Bunk. Help her down.
Our plane crashed.
What plane? Who was in it?
It was a government plane. 2 men and another woman. I'm a reporter. I've got to get to that wreck.
Come. I'm a doctor. I will take you there.
Okay, buddy. There's an ambulance on the way.
I'll make a complete report later. Yes, clear these people away, will you?
All right. Get back. Hey, we're just trying to get back. Come on. Wait a minute. I'm a physician. Okay, sir. This woman is dead.
Captain West, my paper would like an official statement from you.
What were you doing in that plane?
Following you to get a story.
What do you make of him, Doctor?
I find no bodily injuries. The man seemed to be in a coma.
That's right. He collapsed suddenly at the controls.
The ambulance is coming.
Take this girl away.
Come on, lady.
Captain West, I want to know the connection between this plane crash and Dr. Zorka's death. And unless you tell me...
All right, arrest her.
Leave go of me. You can't arrest me without a charge.
Roger was stowing away in a government plane.
Come on.
You can't do this to me.
No, I can't, but he can.
A thorough examination of your pilot, Daly, convinces me that he's in a state of suspended animation. However, I've managed to have him brought here for further observation.
I've been wondering, Doctor, if one of Zorka's discs could have had something to do with it. I handed Daly one of them on the plane. It's disappeared.
But you saw no spiders, and Dr. Zorka is dead.
Yes, but his secrets aren't dead. He might have sold his formula to those foreign agents who were after it.
That still wouldn't explain the presence of the element on the plane. With only Daly and Mrs. Zorka and yourself aboard.
As it happens, there was someone else aboard. Come in, Miss Drew. Dr. Mallory.
How do you do, Miss Drew?
The doctor and I are old friends. Did you check my credentials?
Yes.
Satisfied?
No. We have reason to believe that something was smuggled aboard that plane.
Can I print that?
No, you can't print anything except what I tell you. Is that clear?
You win. Shoot.
The airplane crash was a sequel to the violent death of Dr. Zorka.
Dead. She's really dead.
You knew that, Doctor. You saw her.
Mallory. And all the so-called scientists who drove me into hiding, they are responsible for her death. They shall pay.
Forget it, Doc. You can sell out to Rankin and his crowd for millions and get out of the country.
No.
Send this message in code to all our allied foreign operators. as a disguise for our spying operations.
All code messages henceforth will be sent from our International School of Languages.
Rankin, just a minute. Children must always say please. I will send you a letter. Follow our instructions carefully. Have a recording made of that and put it on the air at once.
Yes, sir.
Well, did you get Zorka's formula?
G-Man placed a guard around Zorka's house, and we haven't been able to enter.
You've got to get in, or find Zorka's assistant monk. I'm about to broadcast a recording to our friends in Europe, informing them of Zorka's death.
All right, I'll go myself with some of the men tonight. We may be able to slip past the guards.
Well, see that there are no blunders. All ready?
I'm about to broadcast exercise 47 with code interruptions.
All right, begin.
Was killed in automobile accident yesterday. Please send instructions.
Dr. Zorka is dead. Inform His Majesty at once.
Is that the harm, Jim?
No, but it may not revive him. This is an antidote that I prepared in anticipation of such an event as this. This is the first opportunity I've had to test the antidote.
No reaction, sir?
No, something is missing. Some essential ingredient that I've failed to hit upon.
Well, how do you propose to find it?
Make another search of Zorka's laboratory.
Well, come on, before someone else beats us to it.
Seen anything yet, Mac?
Nah. Ain't nobody gonna hang around a spooky old dump like this.
The place is guarded. I can't reach the secret entrance.
What's that? Wind, I guess.
Never mind the guards. If they stop you, I will be there to help.
Come on. Back to the house.
Get inside.
What's wrong? I stopped the guy that was prowling around here, and something hit him from behind, and he got away.
Oh, something hit you from behind, huh? Better not tell Captain West that kind of a yarn.
I tell you, there's something queer about this place.
Draw the curtains. Set the sound detector. You must remove all the spiders and discs. In case Mallory searches this place again. If Mallory came into possession of those discs, we might be able to derive an antidote from it, which would nullify the effect of these spiders.
An antidote from this? He must be pretty good.
In the scientific world, he's second only to myself.
Why not put one of your spiders after him?
His time has not yet come. First, he must see my triumph. After that. Look out, son! The spider! Put that disc away, you idiot! You want one of my little pets to sting you?
I'm all ready. Get the roper to open the door. Someone in the house. Put those things away.
My little Iron Man will take care of the intruder.
More enemies.
Any trouble, Mac?
Yes, sir. Just a prowler, sir. We drove him off.
I must not show my power until I'm ready to strike. Put out the light.
All right, Captain, as long as you didn't get inside. Let's look the place over.
The secret entrance. That's all. Do you forget the guard? Shoot my way out the front. Stop, you fool!
Stay on guard.
Is he dead?
No, just stunned. I wanted him alive.
There it goes. My car's back there in the tree.
Take West's car and follow.
driver is gone or he's hiding. You stay here.
Over in those bushes.
Keep down. Must be the driver of that car. They missed him, whoever it is. Let's get to your car.
That spider! Shoot it!
Oh, it isn't alive. That's one of Zorka's mechanical devices. But it's poisonous.
What are you going to do?
Try and catch it and take it to Mallory for analysis. Hey, that isn't like a hard-boiled newspaper girl to faint.
I'm not hard-boiled, and I didn't faint. I tripped.
Oh.
Be careful.
Don't worry, I will. I have a hunch one of those got to Jim Daly. He's still unconscious.
It's gone. Where'd it go?
I don't know. I wish I knew where it came from. That may be Mallory now. It is Mallory. Two of my men.
You all right, Bob?
Yeah.
Looks like you cracked up.
Bailed out just in time. Parker, check that car for ownership. There's enough left of it. Miss Drew would like the dope, too. She'll take you back in her car, won't you? There's a lot in this case that has to be kept off the record for a while.
Like spiders, for instance?
Right. Zorka's left something behind that's even worse than dynamite. Someone evidently got hold of it. The wrong kind of publicity will hurt him.
All right, I'll be careful what I put in the paper.
That's swell. I knew I could count on you. Check with me at Mallory's tomorrow.
Thanks, I will.
What's the matter with your coat?
One of Zorka's mechanical spiders disappeared under it. I don't dare put it on.
Spider, how'd it get out here?
I wish you'd tell me. I chased that car from Zorka's and the driver got away, but don't ask me how.
Shall I look around for him, Captain?
No, it's too late. He's probably miles away from here by now. Let's get back to Zorka's.
There's an extra Mackinac in the car here.
It's Monk. This is a break. The chief wants him. Let's see if we can bring him too. Listen, Monk. With Zorka dead, you're in a tough spot. I want you to join up with our crowd and tell us what's become of Zorka's formula.
What makes you think I know anything about it?
You know plenty. Chief pays big for that kind of information.
What kind of information?
Quit stalling. You know what we're talking about.
I can't even guess.
All right. We'll take him along and work him over. Oh, God, don't hit me. Get in the car quick. It's the army gang.
Car pulling out from where I left that fellow handcuffed.
Shall I chase him, Captain?
Yeah, looks as if they're taking our prisoner with them.
Who do you suppose they are?
But we're gonna find out.
Round up the rest of them?
Oh, hold him, Mac. One's enough. Now, who are you? What were you doing at Zorka's house? Come on, talk up.
Well,
Shall I go get him?
No, it's too late. We got one of them anyway.
You mean they did?
They fixed this one so he won't talk.
Sure is good shooting for this kind of light.
Are you men all right?
Sure thing. Check his prints and measurements, Mac, and check with the FBI.
I'll get the equipment out of the car.
We've got to find out all about this gang, who they are, and what they're doing in this business.
Maybe it's the people Zorka intended selling his formula to.
That's what I'm afraid of.
So you were going to sell me out to Rankin and Aspiring, were you?
no, I swear I wasn't. Oh, I was just stalling for time.
Of course. You wouldn't dare to betray me. The police still want you, Monk. They don't want me. They think I'm dead. Now with the government and Aspiring both determined to steal my secret, it is necessary to share a very vital secret and knowledge with you. The hiding place of the source of all my power.
The source?
Yes. If they close in during my absence, you would be able to remove it to a safer place. There is power enough to seize or destroy the world. And only I know how to release and control it. Must be kept insulated. And it would be fatal to open it unless in the presence of these protective fumes I discovered.
Where did it come from?
It's part of a meteorite that fell in Africa centuries ago. Years of research led me to the belief that some great force akin to radium lay buried there. I organized a secret expedition, attended only by ignorant natives. It took me 3 years to find the place the meteorite fell. I suffered untold torture before I found a way to insulate myself from the magnetic and chemical activity of the element contained in the meteorite. I risked my health, my life to get it, and to compound with it another force of my own discovery that made it the greatest power on earth. Now why shouldn't I use it as I wish, even to conquer the world? So remember, if it is ever necessary for you to move that box, do not open it. It will mean death, disaster. You will remain here on guard.
Brought Jim out of his coma yet?
I've given him a new antidote. Perkins is watching his reactions. Any change, Perkins? Not yet, Dr. Mallory.
How long can he live in a state of suspended animation?
That's something I'm not prepared to answer. We're dealing with a force that I don't completely understand.
That doesn't mean that...
Not necessarily, Bob. Any luck tracing that car those two men used last night?
Oh, no, not a bit. All identification has been removed. I think Dr. Zorka must have sold his formula before he died, or else it's been stolen by some foreign agent.
I hope not. Can you imagine what a terrific weapon of aggression it would be?
I certainly can. An enemy can move in without any opposition. The whole country could be wiped out. Wish we could find out how Zorka derived his formula.
Say, we might be able to get a clue to the nature of Zorka's element with this neometer, which reacts to radioactivity.
Have you tried it on Jim yet?
Yes.
Any reaction?
Only a slight one, but it confirms my belief that the antidote must contain a part of the element itself.
That young newspaper woman is here, Doctor.
Again?
I told her I was here. Mind if she comes in?
If you insist.
You handle that story very nicely without telling too much.
Thanks. The office thinks I'm holding out. They want more.
Hey, Doctor, this needle's jumping all over the place.
Just since Miss Drew came in?
Yes.
Take her over by the door. Take her out. Close the door. Bring her back.
Say, what is this? I don't like wrestling.
Bring her closer. It reacts to her, definitely. Or to something she's carrying.
Empty your handbag.
Oh, so it's just a holdup.
One of Zorka's discs. Where'd you get it?
Dr. Zorka's house, under a withered plant.
Oh, yes, I remember. I meant to take it.
That's the thing it reacts to.
And that's the clue for our antidote.
Pulse is increasing, getting stronger with every beat.
You were lucky last night that they only got one of you. It's unfortunate that the G-men are in on this.
Well, they are in on it, Chief. And we gotta act quick if we expect to beat them to Zorka's secret. Wherever it is.
You think Monk's got it?
I don't know. Monk looks and acts strange. Almost as though he is under a hypnotic spell.
Perhaps he is. Has it ever occurred to you that Zorka might be alive?
No, what do you mean?
Dr. Zorka has done some remarkable things. It's never seemed quite right to me that he should die in an ordinary accident. Find Monk. Bring him to me. Perhaps the sight of money will loosen his tongue.
I know some other ways, too.
Our leader is expecting us to get control of this great secret. With it, we can conquer the world.
You passed out because you had the disc that was planted on Ann Zorka.
Who'd want to destroy her?
I don't know. Can I take this along to Zorka's laboratory? It might lead to something.
Certainly. I'll attempt an analysis of what is on that disc. It might lead directly to Zorka's secret.
Good luck. Come on.
Along.
Mallory's antidote was secured from the Zorka disc.
Well, I hope you can get enough other information so that we can crack this case wide open.
Yeah, before it cracks us.
Now, if I can just get this formula properly recorded.
Well, perhaps it was the fumes of the liquid, but it felt as though a man's hands were at my throat.
Why do we always have to get here just as the sun is setting?
Those long shadows get on your nerves, eh, Jim?
I hope to tell you, around this place.
Well, let's see what this can find for us.
Watch out for spiders.
Needle almost jumped off the dial here. Must be another disc around. Close. No, not so strong here. Now it's stronger. This way, Jim. Not so strong here. Now it's stronger.
Hey! Who is this monk?
The fellow I winged last night. He may be one of the spy ring.
What's the matter? What was that?
The thermometer got so hot it burned my hand, and when it touched that box, it went up in smoke. Must be something pretty hot in there.
Don't open that.
Leave Dr. Mallory open.
I guess you're right. Well, we'll take him to headquarters first.
Come on.
I'm going to try to open this thing.
What's the matter, Bob? Can't you make it?
No, not yet.
Well, maybe it's just as well after what happened to that neometer. Hey, Bob. I wonder what's the matter with this car. The engine stopped running. Plenty of gas.
Hey, Bob, look! Run it down, Greg. Keep her rolling.
Just that spot before we all get blown to bits.
Try to open this thing.
Don't open that.
What's the matter, Bob? Can't you make it?
No, not yet.
Well, maybe it's just as well after what happened to that neometer. Hey, Bob. I wonder what's the matter with this car. The engine stopped running. Plenty of gas.
Hey, Bob! Sounds great. Keep her rolling.
Just that before we all get blown to bits.
Who was it? Did you get that guy's license number?
I sure did. 130,000 volts. That's what wrecked us when I fooled with that gadget on the box.
Boy, that was a close one.
Better see if the box is still there.
And I'm going after that guy we picked up in Zorka's lab.
And this is no time for a manhunt. It's more important we get that mystery box to the federal lab for an analysis.
Blow up the whole city?
I guess you're right. We'll take it to Dr. Mallory's house. We'll be safer there. We're not the only survivors. The box is still here.
That guy get away. He's one of the spy rings.
The police will catch him. He can't get far with that bullet.
What's going on here? You fellas trying to electrocute yourselves? Who's driving that car?
Take it easy.
Okay, Captain West.
We have to get to Dr. Mallory's right away. Official business.
I'll give you a lift.
All right, thanks. I'll tell you all about it on the way.
Monk! The video! Monk is gone! But I still have you. You will be the instrument of my vengeance.
So you decided to come back, did you?
The federal men broke in. They carried me off. They stole the meteor.
You're lying. I left you on guard and you betrayed me. You've sold the source of my power to my enemies.
No, I swear it.
And why did you remove that box from the secret vault?
I heard voices. I thought strangers were coming to steal it.
I shall show you what happens to those who cross me.
Don't let him get me! I'm wounded! I'm shot! I swear I'm not lying! Look!
All right. I'm going to remove that bullet. Then you will tell me what happened. Come. Put up your sleeve. Put your arm through that tube in front of the ray. Take your arm out. You felt nothing.
Not a thing.
Painless surgery. This and 1,000 greater powers are possible with the secret element. And now the source of it is gone. But they shall not keep it. No government shall possess my power. I know where Bob Best has taken my meteor.
But I can't go with you. They know me now. If I'm taken, they'll throw me back into Alcatraz. You can make yourself invisible.
The Phantom will continue to protect you.
Thanks, officer.
The newspaper nemesis.
What's in the box?
Lunch for Dr. Mallory.
Maybe he'll swallow that, but not me. Listen, my editor's putting the pressure on me for a story. Is that one of the late Dr. Zorka's gadgets?
Look, Miss Drew, the safety of this country depends on the contents of this box. There are spies in the city paid to see Zorka's secret.
Here comes Brown now.
The G-men just carried a box into Mallory's house.
Okay, I'll call the chief and tell him he's at the airport. You get back and watch the house.
Why don't you stop peddling your urge for sensational headlines while we tell you differently?
Well, all right. On condition that I get the scoop when you're ready.
Hello, Dr. Mallory.
Hello, Bob. Good. You found something. Something. It's dynamite.
Oh, if you don't mind, Miss Drew, I would prefer that only Captain West and Lieutenant Daly come into the laboratory.
Well, Miss Drew has made her peace with the government.
Well, just the same, I'm afraid I'll have to exclude the press from this interview.
Go on, young lady. Take a walk.
There are 2 sets of prints on this box other than ours. Zorka probably handled it while he was alive, and the others must have belonged to the fellow who got away. Jim, take these down, will you? X-22-37.
Wait. This is the source of Zorka's element, I'm certain of it. The neometer is reacting exactly as it did to the disc we found on Miss Drew.
Wait here, Monk.
I might be able to extract Zorka's element from this material if I had time enough and the right equipment.
It took Madame Curie 14 years to isolate radium.
Zorka's equipment's probably still in his lab. Why don't you work there?
I'll tell you what, Mallory, I'll take you to Zorka's myself. Personal escort service.
What's that? Oh, either this place is haunted or I am. All right, Jim, you take Dr. Mallory to Zorka's. I'll follow along as soon as I talk to the office.
Well, you better make your call from outside. His wires have been tapped. Come on, Doc.
Right.
Drive to the laboratory. Mallory is playing directly into my hands.
I'll meet you at Zorka's.
One of the federal boys just left for Zorka's house. They've got the box with them. Hey, we'll head for our airport. The chief has a plane ready for it.
Long distance? This is Captain West, DMI, calling the War Department in Washington, D.C. Reverse the charges. Very urgent.
You know, I don't feel any too comfortable with that thing so close.
Nothing can happen as long as the meteorite is not exposed.
That car's still trailing us.
Get off the road and out of sight when we round that curve ahead.
All clear.
Wait a minute, there's somebody in the back. All right, come on, buddy, climb out.
Oh, please, no, wait a minute.
Oh, you're a lot of help. Just a hitchhiker, Doctor.
Can I go along with you? Be a good scout.
Go on, bait it. Look, that car is coming fast. Whoever's in that car knows we've got the meteorite. All right, get in. Stay down.
Getting soft-hearted, huh?
Quit the wisecracking. There's trouble coming.
Careful now, we don't want gunfire while we're carrying that box.
Keep your hands where they are. First the guy at the wheel. Who's in the back? All right, come on, get out, you. That's what we're after.
Be careful. If you drop that, we'll be blown to bits.
Don't take the lid off while I'm around either.
Put that in our car. Handle it carefully. All right, start driving. And don't forget we're behind you, so don't get funny.
I can't. I've lost the keys.
All right, wise guy. Pile out, all of you. We'll take you in our car.
bodies with my element and plant them along the doorstep.
But the discs?
When our friends Captain West and Dr. Mallory walk in, no disc will be necessary. The meteorite they are carrying contains enough magnetism to attract thousands of spiders. They should be here. Something has gone wrong. They should be here by now.
Would you care if they had an accident?
Idiot. With those fools handling it, the meteorite is liable to explode, and I shall lose it. I shall wait no longer. This diameter will lead me to my meteorite. Come.
Light them up there, facing the wall. Jim! Barry! Which one of you is Dr. Mallory?
I am.
I'm sending you on a little air journey. We need scientists of your caliber to handle Zorka's discovery. Warm up the motors.
Why, you can't take off now with that fog rolling in.
Fog or no fog, we're leaving. Put that box in the plane.
No use hoping Bob will come now. If we get out of this, we'll have to do it ourselves.
Careful. That stuff's worse than dynamite.
Watch me and get ready to run.
Look out, you doors, Holler! Don't you realize that you might have blown us to bits?
Well, this thing's a fake.
Blockheads! I sent you to get the source of Zorka's element. Where'd you get this?
The girl gave it to us.
Extremely clever, young lady. But we're after the source of Zorka's element and we intend to get it. Where's the original box?
I'd like to know the answer to that one myself.
All right, Smith. Go to the back road and make a thorough search of their car. Take Mallory with you. You open the doors.
Closer, Monk. We are getting closer.
Get in that plane and keep quiet. Hold it!
Get away, Tim.
Look out, Bob! right, Smith. Go to the back road and make a thorough search of that car. Take Mallory with you. You open the doors. Get in that place and keep quiet.
Get away, Tim.
Look out, Bob!
We got our landing gear.
Take him in your car, boys. You know where. All right. Let's see if the boys with Mallory have found that mysterious box of Zorka's.
Can you see anything down there through the fog?
Him away in the car.
I'll try to trail him. Maybe we'll get out of this soup.
Review of the car again in a minute.
That's the box containing Zorka's secret? Must be. I found it in Captain West's car. Take it to our laboratory. We don't dare to try to smuggle it out of the country for a while. Mallory, I want you to extract some of the power we believe to be in that box.
It's highly dangerous. I can't promise.
But you can try, and will. All right, Rankin, take charge. Contact me later at headquarters.
Got to rescue Jim. What's in that box?
Hand grenades.
Good. You know how to use them?
Have a big idea.
Well, I'll drop down lower and you do as I tell you. Pull up in and throw it as far ahead of the car as you can.
Dropping fire apples. He won't hit us. Not with his pal here.
Cover his getaway. Try to drop one between Jim and the side.
Let's get out of here. He'll lay the Nixon right down our neck.
Bullseye.
Good. He ought to be safe now. get my car and come back after it.
Was it broken landing gear?
Well, you would have to remind me of that. Well, we got to land sometime. I hope those fellas have left the airport.
The plane is coming back. Perhaps my element is in it.
Yeah, and maybe the mob did it.
I shall use my devisualizer and vanish. You hide the car back there in the shadow and keep watch.
Ready for rough landing. We made it. We'll get the car and pick Jim up, and we'll come back here and look the ship over.
Suppose the spies come and take it.
They can't while we got this. They got away with that box of Zorkins. Let's get Jim, anyhow. Get in, Jim. We have things to do.
That's nothing new. Move over.
That's funny.
What is?
There were some fingerprints on the panel I wanted to get. Now they've been wiped off.
Well, maybe I brushed against them.
No, I noticed them there before we left. I'd hoped that whoever had the box would bring it back here, but they didn't.
I guess those foreign agents still have it, then.
Yeah, it looks that way. We'll have to keep them from shipping it out of the country. Can you imagine what a hostile nation could do with a weapon that would put people into a state of suspended animation?
I'd rather imagine it than see it. They could conquer the world.
Say, don't give anything out to your paper about that element being missing. I don't want it to get out. There's only one chance to find it. They evidently took Mallory with them. I told him once that if he ever got into a jam to try to get us on the short wave.
I'll camp on the set from now on.
The spies have taken my element. Do you know where that office is?
Yeah, in the city. I know the building.
Take me there. Get rid of his car. Take off his blindfold. Don't let me catch you sleeping on the job again.
Yes, but boss,
Where have you brought me? Never mind that. All we want you to do is tell us how to use the power we know is in there.
It would be fatal to anyone who opened that box and exposed its contents to the air.
Quit stalling. I'm not asking you to do it. Al here doesn't mind what happens to him. He'll open it.
Sure, I can open anything.
But even if he succeeds in opening it, what can I do?
Extract some of the power.
That'll take some very special apparatus.
I think you'll find everything you need here, Mallory. Get busy. Give me my hand, Smith.
The spies have an office in that building, and they call it a language school.
Prepare a code message to our leader, telling him there's been a delay in shipping the object we have acquired, but that it will be done without fail.
You understand this may cause death, or at least suspended animation.
Sure. Go ahead.
All right. Take this. Slide back the small disc and insert the end of the tube into the opening. Sure. See, Rankin? My statement was true.
Did you get some of the element?
Yes.
All right. Now bring him to, like you did Jim Daly.
I'll try.
Put him on a cut. I'll report to the chief. Rankin's calling on the short wave from the laboratory.
Rankin? Yes? Yes? That's good. Be sure to isolate some of the power from that box. Our leader is expecting us to get control of this great secret. With it, we can conquer the world.
They have a laboratory. Do you know where it is?
I only know it's out of town on the South Road.
We will find it.
How?
If we get anywhere near the meteorite, my Nyamata will lead us to it.
Gee, what'd you wake me up for? I was having a swell dream.
Get the car warmed up. We got a job to do. We'll be back. And don't you try to escape. The door's locked from the outside, and there's an extra guard out there. Keep your eye on him, Al.
Leave it to me, boss.
Put that element in something so it can be carried.
If I can.
You'd better.
You go get some sleep. I'll keep trying to get Mallory.
Come here a minute, will you? You please watch this so it won't boil over?
Sure. What'll I do if it does?
Just call me.
Calling Bob West. Calling Bob West.
Calling Bob West. This is Mallory. Hello, Bob.
Okay, Mallory, this is Daly. Bob, I got him. You know where you are?
No, but the mail plane just went right over. No, I was brought in blindfolded. But I know it's out in the country, and not more than 50 miles from town, at a guess.
Tell him I'll fly the mail course on an Army ship as soon as it gets light. The anemometer will indicate when I'm over him, providing the element's still there.
Bob will fly the mail course as soon as it gets light, with an Army ship.
According to this neometer, we are close to my element.
Out of the car, quickly.
How'd you get out?
Somebody left the door open and stole the meteorite at the same time.
Did you see anybody?
No, but a car just left.
Yeah, I saw it. The neometer reacted to it. That's where it's gone, all right. Anything around here?
I saw a car in a shed beside the building.
Okay, let's go.
Is that Captain West in the car that we left at our hideout?
Yeah, and he's coming from the direction of the hideout.
Follow him. Maybe he's got Zorka's gadget.
Phone your office and tell Daly to bring the men. don't you get out?
Somebody left the door open and stole the meteorite at the same time.
You see anybody?
No, but a car just left.
Yeah, I saw it. The neometer reacted to it. That's where it's gone, all right. Any transportation around here?
I saw a car in a shed beside the building.
Okay, let's go.
Isn't that Captain West in the car that we left at our hideout?
Yeah, and he's coming from the direction of the hideout.
Following. Maybe he's got Zorka's gadget.
Phone your office and tell Daly to bring the men.
That's the end of Captain West. If he had that meteorite with him, hadn't we better get it? He didn't. If he had that thing in the car, he'd blown the train clear off the tracks. Well, look, what's that coming? It's a G-man. Clear out of here. Pull up out of sight. Must have been thrown out when the train struck. Any of you men see this happen? He turned straight across. Where's he? Was he killed?
We don't know. We just got here. He isn't in that car.
Here he is. West is not dead.
Are you all right, Bob?
Let me take a look at him.
What are you trying to do, young man? Break your fool neck? Take it easy. This is Captain West of Military Intelligence.
That's Mallory with him.
It's my own fault. Those crooks are right on my tail. I thought I could get away by putting the train between them.
Oh, that's fine, sir. If you'll sign your name there.
I'll send in my report. That'll clear you and your crew of any blame.
Thank you, sir. I sure appreciate it.
Back to the hideout and found out how Mallory escaped.
What's next, Bob?
To find Zorka's meteorite.
Come back to my place and let me look you over before you make any plans.
Where's Al? Doesn't anyone stand guard around here?
Al's been slugged. Mallory must have hit him when he made his getaway.
Never mind that, dumbwit. Someone got away with Zorka's mystery box. The chief's gonna break somebody for this. See, Mallory couldn't have opened that door no matter what he did to Al. You stand guard outside. We gotta clean things out of here.
That newspaper woman is coming. Shall I grab her?
No. Let her come in. Get out of sight, both of you.
Wake up. Hey, sister. Wake up. Looks like the work of one of Zorka's spiders. What's going on here? Costume ball? I can't dance with all of you at once.
Wait, kid. You're on the spot. Who got away with Dr. Zucker's mystery box? Where is it now?
So you've lost it again. Figured you'd bungle the job.
Talk fast or somebody's going to get hurt.
All right. I've been after that box of Zorka's from the moment he was found dead. I'd have had it and got a price for it by now if you'd left me alone.
Wait a minute. How do you figure in on this thing? I thought you were supposed to be a reporter.
Of course I'm a reporter. How else do you think I fastened myself to Captain West? I have everything all set and you move in and upset the apple cart.
Sit down. Maybe we better talk this thing over.
There's no mistake about it. I was alone in that laboratory with the guard. He collapsed, and while I was trying to see what had happened to him, the meteorite disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
It was gone, and the door, which had been locked on the outside, was open. I guess I better run over and look that place over.
I'll see you at Zorka's late. Have you any idea how the meteorite was removed, Doctor?
None that'll hold water. It was physically impossible for anyone to enter that room without my seeing him.
Beg your pardon, sir, but you know Dr. Zorka was a very evil man. So it might persist even after the death of the body and return to continue its, shall we say, perfidious work.
Ghosts don't carry heavy boxes around, Perkins.
Hey, suppose Zorka isn't dead. But if he were alive, he would be seen and...
Not necessarily. One thing Zorka hoped to do was to perfect what he called a visualizer.
Oh, that's impossible.
In the scientific world, nothing is impossible. Just as there are sound waves pitched too high or too low for the human ear, so there are light waves too intense for the human eye that might be directed to envelop a human body and make it invisible.
I've got it, Bunk. I took it right from under their noses. The fools. No one can stand in my way. Neither Mallory's men nor Rankin's spies.
Now that you have it again, we'd both better get out of here. The G-men are guarding the place. If they find this secret room...
If they do, I have means of dealing with them. Here. This little device contains an invisible gas. Did you get the plans I asked you for?
Yes, sir.
Put it on the table.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is the first step.
It doesn't seem to be doing anything to the plant.
And the second step is my Z-ray. Any living thing impregnated with this invisible gas dies under Z-ray.
You mean that human beings?
Oh, a man first would go into deep coma. And then
That would stop 1 or 2 men, but more would keep coming. You seem to forget our Iron Man. Suppose you were my enemy, monk. What would you do now? Call him off! Call him off, I tell you! Call him off, I tell you! Buy a weapon, a chair, or a gun. See if you stop it. Take him away, I don't like him. Now, do you still think my enemies will seek me here? Well, let them come.
I'll put the proposition up to the chief. If he wants to throw in with you, we'll let you know.
I'm not asking for help. I'm just trying to show you how stupid you've been. Next time I do business with your chief, or not at all. We're all after the same thing, and I can show him how to get it. So where does he live?
You'd like to know, wouldn't you? The chief wants to talk to you. He knows where to find you. We're leaving now. If you try to follow us...
Fancy meeting you here. Remember me? I'm Jean Drew of the Times. Best leg man, girl on the staff.
Who's in there?
Nobody. I just...
Get back inside. I want to talk to you.
What is this, a pinch?
Stand where you are. What's in there?
I don't know. Better look.
What are you doing here?
Trying to get a story. You and Captain West won't tell me what's going on, so I decided to work alone.
Alone, huh? What about those 3 masked men that just ran out of here?
So you saw them too. That's the same outfit that held us up on the road the other day. I trailed them in here.
Now, save it for Captain West. He likes fairy stories. I don't have time to listen. Go on, young lady.
Now, Perkins. No, that won't do it. I'll have to try something else.
What do you hope to accomplish?
Some sort of ray that will counteract or neutralize the visualizer. If Zorka is alive and has such a device, I'll find something that will make it useless.
If Zorka is alive, he's pretty sure to have the meteorite. If the meteorite is hidden there, this neometer is sure to locate it. I think there's some hidden room in his place we haven't discovered. Gonna make another search of it right now. Say, if Jim comes back to the office, tell him to meet you there, will you, Doctor?
Yeah.
Captain West is coming to the house. You must prepare to receive him. We'd better get out of here, Doctor. We can't keep this place hidden forever. Sooner or later, they'll move in on us. Why? All right. Well, one of these days, we'll be trapped here.
I'm going to inspect the house. When Lieutenant Daly arrives, send him in. Keep everyone else out.
Yes, sir.
Someone's coming, Doctor.
Yes, and Yamada. Close the vault.
Captain West inside the house. All right, keep this woman here.
Say, wait a minute. I've got to get in there. I've got a right.
Keep her here if you have to tie her.
Our little Iron Man has got him. Got him. One by one, my enemies will be disposed of until I am master of the universe.
Someone else is coming.
Must not find our robot.
Close it.
He's coming too.
Coming too, is he? Well, my invisible gas and the Z-ray will take care of him and the others. Get them.
Dr. Zorka's fighters bit him.
He'd be in a comatose state if that were so.
If you kill them, the police will trace them here. You can escape with your shadow belt, but I'll be done for. They'll send me back to Alcatraz.
That's where you belong.
You left this condenser loose.
Some more of your carelessness.
Bob! What was it? What happened?
Iron Man. He attacked me.
There's no one here but us, Lieutenant Daly.
Captain West must have dreamed that Iron Man.
He knew what he was talking about, all right.
I am free, Dr. Zorka. I am stronger than you now, stronger than the police. You'll never make a slave out of me again.
Wouldn't surprise me a bit if Dr. Zorka did have some kind of mechanical man hidden here.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Let's get him over to Dr. Mallory's right away.
You traitor. You didn't know who had been sprayed with my invisible gas. Get up on your feet. You belong to me. You can never escape me. No!
Get him to Mallory's. I'll follow in my car.
They're gone.
Do you see what your treachery has cost me? They'll come back. They know what you have here. They'll ransack the place and they'll find me.
They will not find you nor my meteorite. We're changing headquarters today. Going prepared for my installation materials.
It's not suspended animation, only a slight concussion. He'll be all right in a little while. And I can go on to headquarters. You fellas stay with Bob. You'll hear from me later.
He's reviving.
We shall rent an office near the Department of Military Intelligence. I shall operate as Dr. Zane.
I'm convinced that Dr. Zorka's alive out of his house. The robot was manipulated by someone.
I don't remember Dr. Zorka ever referring to a robot during the time we were associated. But there were many things he kept secret from me.
Well, that's for us to find out. Where's Jim?
Went back to headquarters.
Well, I'll join him, and we'll head for the Zorka house. What that place needs is a good spring cleaning.
Take it easy, Bob.
Oh, I'm all right. Let's go.
I found just the kind of office you want.
Has it a good vault to protect my meteorite?
Yeah, and it's on the floor of the International School of Languages.
Oh, the language school. The spy's headquarters, huh?
Yeah.
Good. I can keep an eye on them also. We will move in at once. We must insulate our new vault so that my meteorite shall be just as safe here as it was in my secret laboratory. Come.
Perfect insulation. Enough to protect my most powerful devices.
Find out anything about those gadgets in Dr. Mallory's bag?
The report just came in from the chemist.
This, he says, is a neometer. An instrument that reacts in the presence of magnetized or radii substances.
Say, that's just the thing we need to locate Dr. Zorka's mysterious box.
Exactly. Now, you take this back to Zorka's, and if his box is anywhere in the neighborhood, you should know it.
Hold on a minute. This needle's going a mile a minute. Pointing to this door. Monk's in there.
We'd better mask before we go in.
Monk, it must be entirely moved by morning.
Monk. Who do you want?
It ain't Monk.
Whoever it is, he's got the stuff we're after. Come on, I'll spill it. Where's that box?
I don't know what you're talking about. That's a pretty good disguise, Monk. But you're going to tell us where that box is hidden.
I don't know.
You're lying. Look at this neometer.
Monk!
Oh!
Monk! Monk, where are you?
The box in the vault. That's the stuff we want, all right. Now, you get going. I'll lock this guy and Monk in the vault till we can get back.
See you upstairs, boys. Thanks, Gene. You were swell. See you later.
Oh, but I'm not leaving.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave us right here. From now on, things start to move fast and dangerously.
That suits me. My editor hired me because I move fast, and I'm not easily scared.
Look, if you really want to help, suppose you stay down here and keep your eyes open. Somebody may have followed us.
Okay, Captain.
Take this downstairs and wait for me. We've got to get it to the chief before he sails. I'll radio him and be right with you.
snappy. Chief won't for sale in 15 minutes. And Pier 15 is a long way from here.
Well, the sooner I get rid of the dynamite in this bag, the better I'll feel.
Come on, we might as well wait in the car.
Look at the way this neometer's acting.
Say, that needle's hopping all over the place. Must be something around here that's attracting it.
Maybe it's those neon lights across the street.
2 men just left that building. They said something about having dynamite and going to Pier 15.
So what? I hope they throw all the dynamite off the pier.
Those fellows look familiar.
All right.
I think you've got something there, Gene. Thanks.
I'm going with you.
Now, wait a minute. You get back to your typewriter, Girl Scout. You've done your good deed for today.
Look, if you really want to help out, go up to my office and tell them to warn the harbor police about Pier 15.
Let me out! Let me! Dr. Zorka! Dr. Zorka! My meteorite! Where is it? It's gone. We're locked in. We suffocate. No one is going to die. Excepting my enemies. Stand back. Science and genius combined. There's nothing that can withstand its power. Get up. Who were those men? They sounded like spies, but their faces were strange. Masks. How did they find us? They had the neometer with them. They couldn't have, unless you gave it to them. Well, they must have stolen it from Mallory. In any event, we can't remain here. Start packing.
All right, let's hear your story.
Government business, officer. I'm Captain West, DMI. This is Lieutenant Daly.
Hello.
Imperative we get the docks at once.
All right, Captain.
Half an hour since Rankin radioed.
It's a heavy fog ashore, too, sir. Maybe they got tangled up in traffic.
Go to the wireless room. Tell Drake to get a message through to His Highness. Tell him we've got Zorka's stuff.
Yes, sir. I'll park the car and meet you at the motorboat.
Hey, just a minute. Can't go out on the pier tonight. Police orders.
Police orders, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you're talking to the police now.
Oh, yeah?
Sure. He's an officer of the DMI. Show him your credentials, Captain.
What's wrong?
Who are you?
We're government men. Talk fast.
Yeah? But the guy said it just slugged me.
Which way they go?
That way. I heard him start the boat.
What boat?
Well, the tender for the White Rose. She's anchored out there.
back. Get that box below into the safe. We'll weigh anchor immediately.
Smith is still ashore. He had to park the car.
We can't wait. Luck's with us. If this fog holds up, we'll be well out to sea by morning.
Takes the meteorite to the yacht. Gets to their prince, it'll mean war.
This fog getting thicker, we couldn't fire on them even if we did see them.
You take a Coast Guard cutter. I'll get a plane at the naval base and drop a flare to guide you.
You can't take a plane up in this fog.
I've got to. We can't let them get away with Zorka's discovery.
Taking awful chance in this fog, Captain West.
Can't be helped. Any flares aboard?
Plenty.
They're following us?
Oh, how could they? Control your nerves, Rankin. We're on our way to big money and world conquest. His Highness knows how to appreciate the kind of service we're giving.
They are following us.
I believe you're right. Get the rifle. Yes.
They're coming back.
Come, Captain. Full speed ahead. They've spotted us. Will bring on the Coast Guards. We can't get away with that box now. We'd never be able to get out of the harbor.
What are you going to do?
Take it to the river warehouse until I can figure out a plan to smuggle it out of the country.
Brown, get that suitcase out of the vault. Get the small boat ready. Yes, sir.
Now, here's what I want you to say if anybody comes aboard asking questions. Bob! Hey, Bob! Bob! Right here. Come on over here, fella. Hey, Archie. Are you hurt? Not at all. I bailed out just before the crash. Good. We better get to that yacht and try to find the box. All right, you get some dry clothes out of the stern locker. I get over there.
All I know is that a Mr. Curtis chartered the yacht for a pleasure cruise. He was on board with some friends, and then they started shooting my plane full of holes. Why? I've no idea, though I did hear them say something about an attack. Find out anything, Jim?
No, whoever was here made a clean getaway.
Put it in the Coast Guard dock.
Yes, sir.
Have one of the boys check on him tomorrow.
Right.
We better hurry to Mallory's and have him construct another neometer so we can find that box. If foreign agents smuggle it out of this country, it might mean war.
Well, if I were you, I'd call up the Army and round up these spies.
Create a fine international incident. No, these things have to be done undercover.
That's just the trouble. You don't give me anything worth writing a story about.
Had a good one about that Navy plane that crashed last night.
Mm-hmm. And my editor bawled me out because I couldn't tell him who it was or what they were trying to do.
Why not let her break the story about our belief that Zorka is still alive?
Can't see what good that would do. Anyway, we're not sure of it ourselves.
The only explanation for the things that have been happening.
That's right, Bob. Remember the mechanical Iron Man and how things are always being taken by something invisible.
I'm still not sure. Anyway, I've got Max stationed at Zorka's house for any clue that Zorka is still alive.
Are you sure there was another man in that office where you got that box?
Certainly, I saw him.
If you remember, I suspected some time ago that Zorka might not be dead. And things have happened since to verify that. The office was taken under the name of Zane. Note the Z as in Zorka. Also the fact that it must be someone very familiar with his work.
We can easily find out. The two of them are still locked up in the vault there.
If it is Zorka, we can send both him and his secret to our country. It will save us endless time in learning how to use whatever it is he has invented.
I'll bring them both down here. We can make that fellow Monk talk anyway.
Did you put the box in the river warehouse?
Yes. Harlan's going to analyze its contents if he ever gets up nerve enough to open it.
Take me one of those belts, Dr. Zorka, so I can make myself invisible, too. If you don't, the cops will get me sure, and I'll spend the rest of my life in jail.
There's no time for that. Besides, I need someone to draw suspicion from myself.
What we do? We can't go back to our office in that building now they know it's there.
You forget I can go back unseen. Take the car and hide it in our secret garage and wait for me in the laboratory.
How are you going to get there?
Never mind that. The important thing is to find out what they have done with my meteorite.
I guess the chief had the right hunch.
What's that?
Zorka's still alive. Whoever worked his way out of that vault had plenty on the ball.
Well, he'll never find that box of his where we've got it hidden in the warehouse.
If it was Zorka, he'd head back to his laboratory. We'll look that place over. Better go in separate cars. Take the south road. We'll meet at Zorka.
Take that, will you, Bob?
Yeah? Yeah. All right, Mac, we'll be right out. Mac says the car just arrived at Zorka's house. He thinks some of the foreign agents are in it. Say, Jean comes back, keep her here.
Take it easy now. No telling what we'll run into in there.
Another carload have come since I phoned you.
We'll close in and see what's going on.
What puzzles me is if they've got the box, what do they want here?
They probably have the same hunch we have, that Zorka's still alive. You stay here, Mac. Keep your eyes open.
Yes, sir.
Now we will learn what they have done with my precious element.
Give me a boost, Jim. Maybe I can see him.
Suppose they find us.
Our Iron Man will protect us.
See anything? No, I can't see anything, but I can hear them.
Well, there's nobody in this part of the house. That's a cinch. We'll find the old boy. Do we take him to the same place we did in the box? Yeah, it's handed to the pier. Chief wants to ship them both out of the country as soon as possible.
What do you mean, handy to the pier? It's a half mile from the waterfront.
Oh, you're thinking about the other joint. I mean the old warehouse across from the Green Star Pier. Pipe down, both of you.
We have tricked them into revealing the hiding place of our meteorite.
You get in your car, Mac, and watch them. They leave trail.
Yes.
Now I shall punish them for robbing me. See that they are all destroyed. I must go to that warehouse.
Well, let's get out of here.
Oh, they're done for. We gotta get to the river warehouse. Zarka's heard about it, sure. He's on his way there now.
car trailing us. Step on.
Say he's gaining on us. You better let him have it.
That must be the place over there.
Let's find out.
Where's the box the boys brought last Upstairs? What's it to you? Take us up there.
Come on, quit stalling. Where's that box?
In the experimental lab. The door's locked and...
Now unlock it. Put him in the closet, Jim.
Come on, you. Don't make a sound because I'll be right outside.
They've beaten us to it.
Stand where you are, everybody.
got Zorka's box. We gotta follow that car.
Must live right to come out of that alive. What are you doing up there? I'm Captain West of the EMI. It's Lieutenant Daly. Let me get him to the car. Spotted us. Close in on him. Tires.
Dr. Zane. Yeah, and Zane is Zorka, as I suspected. Now we've got him and his mysterious box, the source of all his power. Get him into the other car. Hurry, the shooting may bring someone here to investigate. Black yelling.
The thing's invisible. Beat it.
Get up. Talk fast if you hope to live.
Yeah. Sure, I'll talk.
Tell me where those men have taken my property.
I don't know. All right. The chief has a shipload of ammunition and a schooner off Valdez Landing.
Come on, go to my car.
The spies.
What do you intend to do with me?
Nothing serious.
You will be put quietly to sleep until I need you again.
We almost had the mystery box when someone broke into the room. Jim and I did the best we could, but there are too many of them.
Yeah, somebody upset some chemicals and started a blaze, and I got conked in the head, that's all I know.
You'll be shipshape in a little while. Think those men got away with it?
Someone did.
Well, at least we know it's in the hands of the spy ring.
You failed to recover the meteorite?
I never fail. I'm only being delayed.
Sure. I know all that. But those people, Rankin's crowd, they'd give you $1 million for it. Now they have it for nothing.
I will recover it within a few hours.
And how? By dragging me out in the daylight, where they can pick me up and throw me back in the pen. In spite of what you've done to change my appearance, I'm sick of it.
Worse can happen to you than anything the law can do. You want to prove this?
No, I'm just nervous, that's all. You know you can count on me. What do you want done?
We're going to locate a ship off Verdez Landing. We need a pair of binoculars in addition to our usual equipment.
Where's Blank? We don't know. He got in a jam. The chief aboard?
Yeah, we took him out an hour ago.
Let's get out of here.
I'm going to join Bob. I don't like the idea of his prowling around that Zorka place alone.
You better take it easy, little Daly. That was a pretty hard crack you got.
Oh, that's nothing.
Hello.
Oh, you're back.
Hello, any luck?
No, been all over Zorka's place with the neometer, no reaction.
And you can take my word for it, the box isn't there. That little gadget was spotted a mile away.
That leaves us without any clue as to where it's gone. And if those foreign agents get Zorka's secret out of the country, we're apt to find ourselves at war within a few weeks.
Dr. Mallory speaking. Yes, just a minute. It's Miss Drew. Says she's on a hot trail.
Thanks. Hello, Gene. Yeah, where are they now?
They took a boat to a schooner at anchor off Valdez Landing. Yes, I made inquiries. The name of the schooner is Lottie Carson, but nobody seems to know who owns her around here.
That's a good job, Gene. Now listen. I'll send Jim Daly and some men down to join you. Now you stay near that dock and don't get in any trouble.
Not bad for a nosy reporter, eh? All right, Captain, I'll be looking for Jim.
Goodbye. Gene found the memo in the box and trailed on the waterfront.
I guess I'll have to apologize for some of the things I said to her.
Where is it now?
On board the schooner Lottie Carson, anchored off the lower harbor.
On a ship. That means you'll have to get help from the harbor police.
No, I've got a better idea than that. Jim, you take Mac and Parker. Drive to Valdez Landing. You'll meet Gene there.
It's all service and warmed up, Captain West.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. They're right there. Good.
Go rent the motorboat.
You going to wait here?
Yes, and hurry.
You must have come by slow freight.
Where is that windjammer?
It's anchored out there.
Oh, that's fine. Bob phoned for a boat. Let's go get it.
Are we going aboard?
I hope not. Come on, I'll tell you our plans as we go.
Put that down in the hold and keep it away from ammunition and powder. We don't want to blast the bottom out of this hooker.
That's all right, as long as it's in this insulated case.
That's what you think. Well, we're not taking any chances.
Why can't we up anchor and get out of this?
We can't get clearance without an inspection. We'll wait until darkness and then try and slip out without lights.
Wait, give me the glasses.
Featherman, we are too late.
What are we going to do?
Wait and watch. Our next move will depend upon what happens out there.
What do you make of her, Skipper?
3 men and a girl aboard.
Give me that.
It's the G-men, and the girl is that newspaper woman I told you about.
Bob's coming.
Here he comes.
Sure he is. He said he would, didn't he?
What's the fool trying to do? Nothing. It's a bluff.
Up, is it? It's all right with me with our boat full of explosives.
Wait, nothing.
If he bombs the ship with my meteorite aboard, it will blow up the harbor.
They're sending it to us.
You gonna let them give it to the G-men?
The meteorite has not left the ship.
How do you know?
If it were on a small boat, that needle would be following it.
We've got to get aboard the schooner before anyone comes back with help.
We can't. Some of Rankin's crowd are still on the ship.
Stop your motor. I will explain what you have to do.
We've got to get that box ashore before Captain West gets the Coast Guard after us.
I'll lower a boat.
Look. It's Monk, Zorka's assistant. What's he want? We'll soon find out. Tell him to come aboard, but watch out for tricks.
Come aboard, Monk. We'll throw you a line.
Now what?
Do as he says. But let me get up the ladder first. Who's he talking to? Himself, I guess. He's a kind of a nut, like Zorka.
Shadow.
Well, what of it?
Well, there was no one there to make it.
You're drunk. What are you doing here, Monk?
I came to make a deal. Dr. Zorka...
Never mind Dr. Zorka now. How'd you know about this ship? How'd you know that we were here?
I didn't. But I knew the meteorite was here. This little instrument will guide me to wherever it's hidden.
Meteorite? So, that's the source of Zorka's power.
Yeah, but the meteorite is more dangerous than useful to you without my help.
Your help? What about Zorka?
Dr. Zorka's dead.
That's a lie, Monk. Zorka's masquerading as Dr. Zane. We caught him with you and locked you both in his own vault. You escaped.
That's right. We did escape. But Zorka only lived a few hours afterward.
Take this man forward. Oh, wait a minute. Can you prove that Zorka's dead?
If you'll come to his house with me, I'll not only prove he's dead, but I'll let you into the secrets of his laboratory.
And what do you expect to get out of this?
Protection first. Captain West is after me, too. I also want a 50-50 split on the price Dr. Zorka's element brings you.
You put a high price on your services. But we'll talk terms after you make good your bluff about Zorka's death. All right, bring the meteorite. We'll go ashore on Monk's boat.
Any word from Captain West, Perkins?
No, sir. No one has called.
I think I'll have another look at Zorka's laboratory.
I won't go there alone, sir. That house is dangerous.
If Captain West fails to recover the meteorite, I've got to gather every scrap of information I can about how to combat it.
But the danger.
The country's in danger. If Captain West calls, tell him where I've gone.
Yes.
Where's Brown and the others?
They'll be here any minute now.
What's the idea of bringing a mob here?
I'm not taking any chances, Monk. At the first sign of trickery, Brown and the boys will know what to do.
I'm not a fool. I need your organization as much as you need me. The guards are gone. They're with West at the harbor.
Taking the box inside?
Yes, since we can't use the ship, we'll take it to our mountain hideout by the night train from Janberg. Lead the way, and don't make any mistakes. All right, I can put the case down and keep them uncovered.
Yeah, what is this? I'm going to show
You're going to do as you're told if you expect to get out here alive. I don't believe that Zorka's dead. I believe he's hidden somewhere in this house.
We finally made it, Chief. We had a little engine trouble.
All right, we're bound.
Outside watching.
Now listen, men. I want this place searched. Tap every wall for secret panels and be prepared for trouble at any minute. Zorka's probably hidden here, perhaps watching us and listening to what we're saying.
Yeah, he might be right in this room, invisible. Remember the shadow Brown saw on the ship of the man who wasn't there?
Oh, forget that. Come on, search the place.
Any luck, sir?
No, they tricked us.
Dr. Mallory's office. Yes, sir. He just came in.
For you, Captain. Oh, thanks. Hello.
Yes, a mob of them. They went into Zorka's place not more than 5 minutes ago.
Yes, I'll take care of that, Dr. Mallory. I'll have Daly and his men pick you up. Right, goodbye. Daly and his men will be right here. Will you have them pick up Dr. Mallory at Hill and Garland Road and come right to Zorka's?
What's happened, Bob?
Nothing. You better stay here. You've been in enough trouble today.
You can't leave me out of this, Bob. Anyway, this is my car.
All right, but you stay out of Zorka's house.
Look out, Chief. A light hit him from the other side of the room.
Stay where you are, Monk.
Get back from those walls. The Iron Man, look out.
Look!
Hi, Mom. And they've got the mystery box.
Still being followed.
into the station at Janbury.
If they kick that train, we'll lose them.
We're going to make it. All right, Reagan. We'll take it easy right now. Brown, you hop aboard that train and make sure that West sees that you get aboard. Forward!
All right, you. Where's the rest of your mob? I don't know what you're driving at, mister.
Hey, you. No one's allowed in this tower.
I'm sorry. It is necessary to stop the train on this siding.
Ah, that's impossible. The train can't be stopped.
Very well. Then I must throw the switch myself. Don't move.
Don't pull that switch. It's the derail.
You show me the right one, my friend. And be quick about it.
All right. I'll throw it. Come on, talk up. Where are the two with the suitcase? Are they up front? Well, if they are, you won't find them. Because you're not going any further.
Bob!
Switch.
Mr. Box, did you find it?
No. The fellow I was fighting with just before the wreck was one of the spy ring. He was telling the truth. If that box had been aboard, we'd have all been blown to bits. Feel any better now?
No. Lots. Oh, a horrible experience.
Think what a swell story that'll make for your paper. You feel strong enough to lend a hand with the first aid?
Sure, come on.
Sign of the spies Bob phoned us about. They must have left. He's probably following them. Now's our chance to give this place a real once-over. Take him along with us, and I'll have some of the boys come back and watch this place in case anybody else will come. Hope we can contact Bob soon. I've got to get some more dope on this spy ring.
Lucky we saw West boarding that train.
If we hadn't, we'd have lost Zorka's meteorite sure. What's our next move?
Get Zorka's mystery box out of the country. I'll contact our home base by radio as soon as we reach the office.
There go two of the spies in that car.
I told you that was a G-man who's been working with Captain West. He's turning to follow us. Step on it.
Let him come.
That smoke got me. I wonder what it was.
Our prisoner got away. Well, there's no use looking for him now. The main thing's to get hold of Bob. Maybe he'll contact my office. Well, we'll go there anyhow. We can get out of this ditch.
Were the men in that car coming from the direction of the railroad?
Yeah.
Then they're the ones Zorka boxed. We'll have to find them. They'll probably try to get it out of the country. It'd be a terrific weapon of offense in the hands of a hostile nation.
I wish I hadn't let that guy get away. He might have given us a lead.
Well, from what we know, he'll probably go back to Zorka's. We can probably pick him up there.
Where have you been, Munger?
I was caught by Mallory and the government man.
Did they have my meteor?
No, but they chased a car with two spies in it.
Captain West hasn't it either.
Maybe the spies have it.
What happened to this gun?
I tried to use it on Daly and Mallory, but they shot it and destroyed it.
Destroyed it. They cannot destroy it any more than they can destroy me. You should have more confidence in my weapon.
I believe you. Pull it away.
They have my meteor, but not all of it. Come. I have still enough elements to destroy all my enemies.
Well, why don't you use it before they finish us?
No. To do it now, it would mean to destroy my meteorite. That I have to get back first.
I'll go with you.
No. You stay here. This is work for the Phantom alone.
Right, I've got it. We'll be on our way in a minute. Be sure and keep Zorka's lab covered. Yeah, goodbye. Headquarters reports that the Phantom radio is broadcasting its mysterious code again. The federal truck's trying to locate it. If we make it snappy, we can find the truck in the vicinity of State and Main Street.
You said I could be in on the finish.
Sure, I'm hoping this will be it. Will you stand by here, Doctor, in case we need you?
Surely, and good luck, Bob.
Thanks. I could use a little bit of luck.
.4, Harbor. 210. Urgent. Batavia. 9-7. Atlantic. What's wrong?
Plenty. The Federal radio truck is only 4 blocks away, heading in this direction.
Well, they can't decipher this code I'm using.
Maybe not, but they can trace from where it's coming from.
I must finish. Our only chance of getting out of the country is by submarine. The French has got a supply one.
Okay, make it snappy.
Continue. 4-3. Pacific.
Captain West.
The Phantom radio's in this block somewhere, Captain. The estimates prove that.
Phone for more men. Have them surround the block. We'll search every building in this neighborhood if necessary.
Yes.
We'll cover as much as we can till help arrives. Jim, you take that street. Come on, Chief.
210. Urgent.
Federal truck stopped at the corner. Captain West just met it.
We'll get away in the old car that's parked in the alley. Come.
There go 2 of those spies now.
We have to get after him. Mike's got the car.
Well, one of the other boys just got here. His car's around the corner.
I'll take it. You stay here and try to find the radio location.
All right.
You better stay here and look out and see if anyone
Let
else...
me drive in case you have to do any shooting.
All right, Bloodthirst. Still want to be in on the finish, eh? Even if it is your own.
No more cars are coming through before the blast. Thanks.
That's the second time that plunger failed today.
All right, touch her off with a fuse, Mike.
Okay.
Back to work, men.
Isn't that a barricade across the road?
Yes, but it may be a trick to stop her. Keep going. Keep going.
That should finish, Captain West.
Swell job of driving, Chief.
That's all I could do. I had to drive.
We can still catch those birds. Let's go.
We got through. Back to the car. Our car's running wild. Zorka. Invisible. We can't stop him. I've a better plan. Get out your mask.
Put out your hands. Put them out.
Stay there, my friend. We need you.
Jarvis. Thought I recognized your hand in this. Been after you for a long time.
Come on. Get up. He thinks he's a masked marvel, too.
Nice work, Gene. All right, Jarvis. What'd you do with Zorka's meteorite?
We haven't got it. Zorka took it.
Idiot. What am I offered if I talk? 10 years or more in a federal prison, but you don't have to talk. Your partner here told me all I want to know. Now get in the car. You drive, Gene. Go on, hurry.
You've got to help me get away from here. We won't wait for Zorka. He's probably blundered. He's made a slave of me,
I'm just another robot like you that he controls with his mind and fingers. When he's through with me, he'll throw me to the police.
But I'm not through with you just yet.
But
Silence! I know what you meant. But now we have work to do. In a short time, Captain West and the law will be here for us. We must extract some element from the meteorite. Prepare the insulating gas. Hurry up!
Yes, Jim, throw a ring of men around Zorka's place. Better have them equipped with gas masks. Remember, you're dealing with an invisible force. Right, I'll see you there. See? You've been swell about holding that canoe. Now you can go to town. Warn everybody.
You mean I can tell the whole story?
That's right, shoot the word.
Boy, well, I tell 'em.
This time I think I've got it, Bob.
You mean you can make Zorka visible in spite of his devisualizer?
That's exactly what I mean. Watch. That's the way Zorka makes himself invisible. Now we will dissolve the aura of invisibility and disclose what it hides. Perkins, the ray gun.
May I take this with me?
Of course.
Now we can deal with Dr. Zorka.
Hurry. Now. Another, quickly. Now. I need enough to destroy the world if they force me to it. Listen.
Anything new, Parker?
Not yet, Lieutenant.
Sergeant, spread your men along this side. Corporal Peters' men will take care of the other side.
Now, if they do any shooting, I'll be rid of you anyhow.
Sewed up, Captain. I've sent 4 men inside with masks.
All right, I'll follow them. Take your mask, soldier. You stay outside.
out there, they'll get me.
I take care of them with the Z-ray.
Soldiers are out there.
Now, the airport.
Get an ambulance, Jim. These men have to be gotten to Dr. Mallory at once.
Can you fly a plane?
Sure I can. Nobody's flying today.
Why not?
Government orders. All planes are grounded. Say, don't you read the papers?
Get aboard, quick! Where to? Over the Federal Building! It shall be the first!
Yeah. Biplane, two-seater, eh? Thanks, we'll get right after him. Headquarters said Zerka's grabbed the plane. There's another man with him. Must be Monk. Come on, Jim, let's go. points to the right. We're on all ships and planes. Rocket plane 8 miles off Devil's Point, heading for the Navy anchorage.
Machine gun.
No, don't shoot. If you hit the meteorite, you'll blow us all out of the sky. Hurt me! But I take them with me, all of them! Upside down! Dive for the ocean!
I'll not be killed. I'll give up first.
Follow him down.
Go up, as high as you can.
X-ray! 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 Watch me! Watch me! Read all about it!
I have brought you here to advise you that I have recommended you in the orders of the day and have recommended to the President that you be awarded the Medal for Distinguished Service.
Thank you, sir. I think Jean should get both our medals, Bob. She earned them. She really did, sir. The hardest job for a good reporter is to suppress untimely news.
I assure you, Miss Drew, on behalf of the people of the United States and myself, your efforts in this case are deeply appreciated.
Thank you. Can I print that?
This time, yes.